out of there after you get pulled back in again. So the second Disruptor hits level 2 Glimpse, he's in a lot of trouble. And now we get Virtus, so they're looking for some extra control.
You know, it's almost like this draft was done in the opposite order, like from right to left.
But you get Mirana, Lycan, then Disruptor.
Yeah, and then
last.
For Fnatic, if this was China, this could have easily been 2 first picks, Void into Death Prophet. Like, it's actually pretty funny to see how so top tier heroes get picked so late.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait until we hit like TI4 or even ESL1 when we bring China up against like America as well as Europe on land to see who prioritizes what during the drafting stage as well. Because the scenes are just so dynamic that it's really going to be like it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. We're going to have to be like decoding on the fly. I wish all the best of luck to the panel. Who have to decode the drafts in ESL1 as well as TI4 because they're going to have some hard work to do.
And that kind of became the metagame of the tournament because they kept winning. So teams had to either do it or deal with it, right? And yeah, there's a couple of other examples from previous tournaments, but that one really stands out to me. So we're going to see at that point of that event, of course. Now, we are looking at this game in question, and wow, Empire's going to go really aggressively here.
They got Glimpse first level. They're letting Excalibur walk away, so Vanscore can do this. Now, the arrow's going to fly, but it actually missed him because it gets pulled back. But first blood belongs to Team Empire. The 5-man gank, they sentry ward up one of the camps, so Enigma's going to have trouble there too. And actually do both of them. They cut the tree, so this camp won't spawn, and this camp won't spawn. And
actually
Enigma's
cut this
got 2
tree.
sentries.
Cut that tree so he can put the ward there. This is generally the best spot to block off that camp with. So good start here for Team Empire, and looking forward to see how Fnatic are going to lane this. I was actually expecting Io to go with the Void, and if he does make the rotation, they might just move down the Lich and make sure to bully him out of the jungle, because that's like the most important thing right now. If you can deny an Enigma the early snowball, he suffers so much. I love what Fly's doing though. He stacked the camp.
Honey.
Oh, yeah.
But Vanscore's already got like a lot of damage coming his way. But of course, Notel came in. They're going to glimpse him down into the arrow, and Honey, he's not backtracking actually. It was just his poor man shield. Brewmaster killed the Viper in the meantime, but they turn to Honey, and he needs to actually get a little bit more. There's the damage. It's not enough. Notel keeps him up and running back out. So what they got was Brewmaster onto the Viper with Lich support. So Trixie goes down on the safe lane, so 2-0 to...
They have to get Lycan in at least one of them, else he kills them off.
Crazy thing is though, if they do get it, okay, Notel, like they let him walk it out. And now he tethers himself out.
Ooh, wow.
Actually takes him through, and the arrow was a little bit off target there by Simon.
Yeah, a little mistimed there.
While up on top lane, Fly's coming in. Maleficus, they got Lich.
This time they do.
That's a nice freebie kill, but what are you bought a TP scroll before death.
But still, everything right now for Fnatic counts. It really matters. That's a mech for Enigma, and maybe a bit of pressure on the top tier 1.
Look at the way Empire are doing this. They're keeping attention towards the tier 1 tower, making sure Excalibur doesn't take his eyes off it. At the same time, the man who's been harassing that tier 1 tower down is taking a Roshan.
This is a really good play from Empire. Perfect distraction. This would be so obvious if they weren't pushing mid, but Fnatic has no idea this is happening. He just snuck it on Radiant at 13 minutes. That's very rare. And it just goes to show, again, the confidence of Empire and the position they're in. This is a long and exhausting series for them. They're playing this like it's game 1.
Arrows are coming into middle lane, and they just blink, clap, Excalibur. Lycan throws the ulti out. Notel, he's still got no relocate, so he cannot save him. Just get some extra movement speed. But that damage from the Lycan, he keeps going in. The Brewmaster sends the Wisp up, but he pulls him straight back down again. And Wisp, one attack from the Mirana will get it over the tree line. Thinking about coming back into middle lane. Brewmaster's still got a couple of his, yeah, okay, there's Void. Jumping in, Lich, Frost Blast, Lich ulti as well. With the Disruptor ult, it's going to bounce down into Trixie. It doesn't have a catapult to play with, and now the ulti will go, but the Lich ulti was still there for a moment. And who's he going to go on? He actually moves up to silent, lead, can't get it off. But they've lost 3 for this and used almost every single ultimate they got. The Wolves are on the back of Hani, but he's also going to time walk away. So it's 3 for the price of a Mirana, if not more.
It was 4 for 1.
Oh, because they killed off the Wisp at the start too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a TP coming in. It's Excalibur.
Dire's middle tower.
In a glimpse, Hani, he was looking for the time walk timing, and now he jumped himself out. It's a good silence by Excalibur. meaning that Empire will not be following this up. But they got a tower anyway. I don't think they really care. They just move on to another one like Resolution, straight to bottom lane. He's gonna
nice
get such
by Honey.
fast necrobooks too, isn't he? Oh man.
Yeah, that's going to be quick. Nice play by Honey there, not to panic, though, in that situation. He knows he's going to get glimpsed, but he just holds on to his time walk instead of trying to outrange the glimpse so he doesn't get glimpsed in the first place. He knows, okay, they're going to pull me in, but he's been counting the cooldowns and knows there's nothing to stop him from time walking out afterwards, so he does get out, but they're still going to lose 2 towers. Empire's ahead by 10 kills. This game is completely falling apart, and the problem is when you're looking at Fnatic's lineup, it's hard to find a comeback route apart from an amazing Chrono and Black Hole in the same fight. It's not enough if they get, okay, maybe an amazing Black Hole can do it, but Empire needs to make a really fatal misstep to lose this game actually already 15 minutes in, because positional heroes. Brewmaster can blink in, Mirana can flank, Lycan is very mobile, and they've got 2 cancelers for the Black Hole. They've got, actually more, they've got Glimpse, they've got Static Storm, Arrow, Brewmaster Stun, Brewmaster Tornado, Chain Frost, even when Fly gets a BKB, which is very far off. Landing that Black Hole is going to be a really tall order.
Empire smoking up. Trixie with the nighttime vision. It'll allow Empire to come high, up towards the high ground without really being spotted up. And Trixie, like, he throws the Viper Strike out, and there's a lot of TPs coming up here. Hani, he's considering this. Chrono, 1 second, leaps down Chrono. 3 heroes to catch it with the Crop ulti in range. There's a lot of damage, and they're going to hit him. Midnight Pulse as well, starting the Meg Charge, just keeping him alive. And in comes Lycan. They haven't lost anybody here. Empire for the Wisp, the Viper, moving to Excalibur. Then Wolf is having a munching spree. Goes to Fly, sends him up. Hani just bails out. They're playing Left 4 Dead now. Fly is lost in the corner, and Hani will TP to the bottom lane. That tier 1 tower is forfeit, the 4 heroes are forfeit, and everything Fnatic have is forfeit.
Yeah, you saw it right there. That was a really good Chrono, but it's not enough.
Yep.
They need the follow-up. I think even if Trixie was alive there, I think they would have still lost that fight. They might have got a kill or 2, but the end result would have been 3 or 4 heroes dead for Fnatic, and the tower would have been lost as well. They're just... This is just Empire completely rolling over them, and it seems every time Mag gets that Brewmaster, he just guides the team to these team fights and takes control. He's been doing such a great job in all the games. Vanscour's Disruptor's been amazing too. And speaking of those 2 players, they've been involved in 12 kills both. So really taking a lot of responsibility for winning this game right now. And it's 2 towers again.
Yep. Man,
Glimpse.
The arrows are flying out just in case Excalibur's going to turn into it, but Trixie is dropped. This is getting so rough. Bottom lane silence down here. He doesn't have an arrow available. And Hani, Notel is hoping he doesn't have to relocate them out to safety. That's what he's sitting here hoping.
He will have to. There's the arrow.
Yeah, they're
going to glimpse him.
He actually lets the time walk. They need vision.
Oh, they can't reach. Not going to reach, but it's close. Okay, it's not really that close.
He was
probably another 1,000 range behind, actually.
It was
Glimpse isn't global.
moderately on side.
Damn, if Glimpse was global.
Glimpse was global, be broken.
That could be an ultimate.
You make an
really good
Agnes
ultimate.
upgrade, it buffs up Static Storm as well as Glimpse?
Well, what if Glimpse was Disruptor's ultimate and it was global? And then Static Storm was his second spell, but it was way weaker? I think better or worse hero?
I'd say worse, because Disruptor would never be picked, because you couldn't Aghanim's upgrade to stop BKBs. And
It's still, you don't pick Disruptor for that, do you?
In the later portion of the game, you would.
Sure,
but
yes, but you're never drafting Disruptor with the idea that, damn, we're just going to get an axe this game.
But how many teams would draft a Disruptor as a support hero when you say if we don't win by 20 minutes, we're screwed? Like,
oh, and he hits level 6, he can glimpse anywhere. That's really sick when you think about it. Well, anyway, that's not going to happen. That will never be introduced in the game.
Brewmaster, they're glimpsing already Excalibur back down again. And, well, Brewmaster, how quick was he on that? The Lich Ultimate will instantly cancel the TP as well. Death Prophet. This will also mean not deny up the tier 1 tower in the top lane, while the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane is being brought down by Resolution, who I should also point out, 19 minutes in, has level 3 Necro Box, plus an extra 1,000 gold. Sends his Wolves up to attack on Hani, who Chrono's Resolution's only just on the edge of that one. They focus silent, not even hitting him properly. Now the Black Hole from Fly, they did all of that from Mirana, and Resolution sat on the edge. He's looking for the kill on Notel, triggers the ultimate. These Necro units and Wolves are killing up Notel in the corner, can't relocate out, and look at Resolution.
Oh, she's even getting out.
Yeah, the Wolf speed
my
is just
God, what a player.
so ridiculous.
What a player. And that's Chrono and Black Hole on cooldown. So right now, Empire can basically decide what they want to claim. If they want to try to get the tier 2 mid, if they even want to try to go high ground. I think they're going to be too slow at that though. And alternatively, they could have got Roshan, but he's on cooldown. So, well, they're going to get the tier 2 mid, I imagine, really soon. Because there's no reason for them not to go and just secure that while all these ultimates are down. And well, what do you do if you're Fnatic?
You pray.
Empire, I think this has been their most dominating performance, and we've had some one-sided games in this series, but all the way from the draft to the laning stage, and especially how well they played the bottom lane with Disruptor Mirage. Oh my god, he's gonna get it, he will.
Look at Always on a Fly. He four-stars himself in so he can get in range for the Frost Blast. And Always on a Fly, yes, he owns a 4-star and Meg 20 minutes in as a support.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Take a look at the net worth. You will see a story.
I've been avoiding it a little bit, but I've also been showing it a lot.
The position 5 hero on Empire has more than the position 2, 3, 4, and 5 on Fnatic.
Yep.
It's scary. Here we go, mid lane. I think they're going to try to claim the tower now. Brewmaster isn't there though, so it's a little bit risky. By the way, he has an Axe too. Oh, there's a 20-minute Axe Disruptor. Yeah, why not? It's gonna grab that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Toby, but to use the famous words for Fnatic right here, they fucking lost, man.
I thought that's Cloud9 to us. That's Sig all the freaking time, man.
It really is, but there's just some games, and it's unfortunate that it's game 5.
It's on Trixie. Look, the sprint's already coming in, and No-Tell, he can't save him. Even if he started to relocate, he'll never finish in time. And Resolution, they just go high ground. The Midnight Pulse level 3 is actually a bit of a problem for the Lycan, forcing him back. But look at the Brewmaster. He's clumping and taking away life points. He's back in with his normal self in a moment. The arrows come in, connect on Excalibur, but Hardy gets a good oldie, but he didn't catch Mag inside of it. And he's not killing the funny, but he's trying to kill Resolution, but they just turn. The Meg charge goes, GG. This game is over, man. They will take mid-racks, and there is the call. 26-5 will be the end result. The Russians will take home roughly 34,000 USD, with Fnatic grabbing 17,000. Fnatic should still be very, very happy they got themselves up to this point. They battled up against teams like Na'Vi, Empire, Na'Vi. They battled up against Alliance. They battled up against Power Rangers, who are always a massive problem, as well as Rockskiss. And they got themselves here at the grand final and took second.
Yeah, Fnatic, you know, I was making the joke with second place, which is something they've been kind of renowned for, getting